guys, it's Kaz here, and today I'm doing my February book haul. So I picked up 8 things in February, and here are said things. First of all, I got Sweet Tooth book 3 by Jeff Lemire. This one has been so hard to get hold of. So this series is 6 issues long, so they have 6 issues, or they do it in 3 books. And I forgot they did it in books, so I've been looking for volume 5 and 6 for a long ass time. And then I remembered that this exists, and to buy this brand new was cheaper than to buy volume 5 and 6 second hand, so I got the book 3. This is a great series. It's one that I really like, so I'm glad I've got the end to it and I can finish it off. Basically, it's set in a world where adults are dying and then the kids that are born with random animal parts, as you can see here. And because of that, they're pretty much hunted to either be killed or to be experimented on, because people are trying to figure out if that has anything to do with the death and what it means and stuff. And yeah, I really enjoy this series, so I can finish it now. And this is the sort of artwork that we have in here. Next, I picked up Big Man by Matthew J. Metzinger. If you saw my January wrap up, you would have seen me read a book called The Suicidal Peanuts, which I really enjoyed, and this is the same author, and it was on offer brand new for like £1 something. It was really cheap anyway, so obviously I snapped it up. I don't know anything about this book, I just really enjoyed that other book by the same author, and that's why I got it. I know it's going to be something to do with a Muay Thai gym, boxing, and also sexuality, I think, because the author is trans and seems to write books about gay characters, so looking forward to it. Next up, I have The Shark Caller by Zilla Bethel. This one I got off Amazon Vine, which is basically a program you get invited to and they send you stuff to review. I like the fact it has some books on there, so I picked this one up. This is about a girl who wants to become a shark caller to avenge the death of somebody, but then other stuff happens and she has to become friends with somebody and there's secrets, and I don't really know much more than that. It's middle grade, so I feel like it's going to be a fun time. It is set in Papua New Guinea, which is where the author is from, so I think that's going to be fun. I don't think I've ever read a book from there, so I will very soon. Next up, I finally picked up Cemetery Boys by Aidan Thomas. This one I'm excited for but apprehensive of, because I really like Aidan Thomas. I follow him on Twitter. It's always a good time. I've heard so many good things about this and I really want to love it, and I'm scared that it's too hyped and then I'll read it and I'll be disappointed. But at the same time, I'm really excited because I feel like I will really like it, so hopefully it's the latter. I've been wanting to pick it up for ages, but I was like putting it off on purpose because of the hype, and I didn't want to get caught up in the hype and then be disappointed. But one of my friends mentioned that we should buddy read this, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to pick it up and we shall buddy read it and I will like it. This is about a guy that can raise ghosts, spirits, peoples, I don't even know, raise some sort of thing from the dead. I don't know if it's just a ghost or if it's like a physical embodiment, I don't know. And then I think he raises the wrong ghost slash physical embodiment, and then gayness, I think, a relationship, perhaps, I don't know. I just know I really want to read it, and I like to not know too much about the synopsis. But the cover's amazing, Aidan Thomas is amazing, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm trying not to have high hopes because I don't want to be disappointed. We're halfway through, you know what time it is. It's time for a message from one of our sponsors and then come back for more books. So, turns out that Big Chunker here has subscribed so hard, he's now addicted to the channel. Maybe you should join him. This guy doesn't even live here. This is literally not my cat. He found the catnip. Also off Amazon Vine, I have All Girls by Emily Layden. This is going to be great for Femathon, so I'm going to throw it in there for my March TBR, even though it's already full. But hey, why not chuck another book in? And I'm not even sure how to describe this. It's about girls. Is it non-fiction? Is it fiction? The way the back's written, it's like I can't really tell. Apparently it's an attempt to do justice to the depth and rage that results from its denial. I don't even really know. But you know, I must have read the synopsis when I requested it and thought it sounded interesting. It says the author was a teacher in a boarding school and teen girls are smart and funny and contain multitudes, and this is what this book is about, I think, so maybe you'll find out at the end of March when I read this and then review it for you. Another Amazon Vine book, because I can't say no to free books that sound interesting, is Opie Jones Talks to Animals by Matt Lurtsma. I think that's how you pronounce the last name, might be wrong. But this is basically like a Dr. Dolittle, but a kid. She can talk to animals, and yeah, it looks really fun. Again, it's a middle grade. She's recruited for a gang of superheroes fighting evil, brainwashing villains, and then I think her power is talking to animals, so it's going to be really cute. And it also has illustrations in here, and then pages on the individual animals. I'm guessing she meets them, and then you have a little introduction. There's another one if I can reach it. Little fly. So it looks like it's going to be a really fun time. Who knows, if I have time I might read it in March. Well, I should probably, because I got it to review. So yeah, there's another one. Then the wonderful Jade over at Paperback to Hardback sent me The Weight of the Stars by Kay Ancrum, and oh my days, I'm looking forward to this book so much. I really enjoyed The Wicked King. It was so different to anything I've ever read, and this is like a kind of sequel but also not. It follows different characters, but the characters from The Wicked King also happen to be in this book in the background, like secondary characters, so you see them, but we're with a new character. And I don't know anything more about this, but I'm really looking forward to it just because I really enjoyed that. And it looks like it's written quite similar as well, with each chapter's like a page, and it just is really cool. And also, the pages in these books are always so cool. Look, they have all these little bits on the edge and then it makes a thing, which is just super cool. Anyone who's read The Wicked King will know that it goes from light to dark, and then the pages end up being actually black. And I just love the way that Kay Ancrum makes the story, the book, a whole experience. It's just really cool, and I'm really looking forward to reading this. And I also have a novella of this on my Kindle that I really should read, which I downloaded for free before I even got this book because I thought the cover looked cool from the novella, so I should read that as well. I got that ages ago though, so it doesn't really count in this haul. Moving on. The last thing I picked up was Killjoy by Holly Jackson, which I didn't know existed. And then I did know it existed. And it's £1 because it's a World Book Day book. And it's a sequel, not a sequel, that's the wrong word. It's a prequel to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. So I was like, you know what, for £1, yes please, I will have that. It's always good to support World Book Day. I'm not at school anymore, so I don't get the tokens, unfortunately. I have to spend £1. But, you know what? I'm looking forward to it. Again, don't really know much about this one other than it's a prequel to A Good Guy's Guide to Murder. So obviously it's going to follow them characters and probably show why she became so interested in that case, perhaps. We shall see. So there we have it. Those are all the books that I got in February. I'm really excited for all of them, which is why I've decided that I'm not going to do any sort of TBR game in April. I'm just going to read whatever I want because there are so many books I want to read. And if I'm doing Scrabble TBR or the card game or whatever, then obviously I can only choose what it picks for me, but I just want to read what I want. So after this very full TBR in March for Femathon, if you're not joining us, do join us please. I'm just going to read whatever I want. So yeah, let me know down below what you picked up in February, if you've read any of these books, if any sound interesting, let me know down below. And if this is your first video by me and you enjoy it, then please check out some of the others, and if you continue to enjoy it, then please subscribe, that'd be awesome. Anyway guys, I'll see you in a few days with another video.